In this video, we're going to talk about the best ways to buy PlayStation 5 in 2024. We're going to talk about trade-in deals, we're going to talk about the best places to find a PlayStation 5, online, offline, in person. Let's talk about it all. So the first idea that I've got about buying a PlayStation 5 is trade-in deals with EB Games. That's the first place that I find. So they're available in Australia, Canada, I think UK, worldwide. Yes, they do trade-in deals. So you can get a couple $100 off if you trade in a PlayStation 4, for example, and then you get a couple of games that you're not using with your PlayStation 4. That's the first way to get a PlayStation 5 for a good discount, a good price. So that's the first idea. So use a couple of games that you're not really using, plus your PlayStation 4 console, and upgrade. That is a great way to get yourself a PlayStation 5 brand new for a good price. They're not doing it at JB Hi-Fi, they're not doing it at Big W or anywhere else for a brand new console. So getting those trade-in deals, always a good idea. And then PlayStation's not really getting on sale anytime soon. So definitely going for those trade-in deals at EB Games are actually a good idea. I know that they're a bit more expensive than other places. If you use those trade-in deals, then it's actually a lot better and a lot better price. So that's the first idea that I've got. The second idea that I have is with the exchange shop, CEX. They're available in the UK and Australia. With CEX, they do the trade-in credits as well. So you have this account that you can put credits towards buying something. So this is a great idea to get a really good discount off a PlayStation 5. Even though it's not brand new, you could find an A-class grade PlayStation 5 because we know they're tested. They are in good quality because they're not too old of a console. I've actually had a very good experience with CEX. Not everybody has, but I personally have. I love the team at CEX. They're fantastic. So I do recommend, if you want a PlayStation 5, if you can't afford a brand new one, but you want a PlayStation 5 right now, maybe taking use of those credits. So you can trade anything in CEX and get credit towards like the PlayStation 5, anything from PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2 consoles, or your Nintendo consoles, or your old Xbox consoles. Anything, like even random tech, random DVDs you're not using, you know what I mean? So you can bundle all that together and try and get yourself a PlayStation 5 for a good price. And if you have enough, then you could potentially get yourself a PlayStation 5 for free for trading all this older stuff in that you're not using anymore for PlayStation 5. So that is another great and in a way out of the box thinking way of getting yourself a fantastic deal to get yourself a PlayStation 5 in 2024. This is also the PlayStation 5 original console, which will be a lot cheaper than getting the PlayStation 5 Slim, and you get very similar performance. Look, I think a lot of people still love the original PlayStation 5 more than the Slim, so I would probably go for the original PlayStation 5 more than the Slim. The Slim, yeah, it's gonna fit in a little bit better, but you know, there's more Type A connections with the original PlayStation 5, so you get more the original USB connections out of it and stuff like that, and there's more accessories that can work with the original PlayStation 5 than they'll work with the PlayStation 5 Slim because of the lack of Type A USB connections. There's only 2 at the back now, while on the PlayStation 5 original there's more of those USB Type A connections, so you can use more cables and stuff like that for more of the accessories. Although it's not bad having the Type C connections at the front. I'm just saying, like, the original PlayStation 5 is the OG model. It's just something that you can get the best price from because it's not the latest model, but it still works the exact same. It's only a couple of years old. You're still gonna get an amazing PlayStation experience out of the original PlayStation 5, and it is the PlayStation that I still use the most to this day, so it's the one that I probably recommend the most. Now let's go online. So eBay can be iffy, but I recommend 5-star seller, a good review rating. You know, they've had great reviews all around, delivery time's always good, lots of photos of the PlayStation 5. just at least 4 photos. Make sure that you can see them actually using it or out of the box. Getting it out of the box would be cheaper than inside the box, something that I haven't mentioned yet. If you don't mind about not getting the box, you can definitely get $50 off of the PlayStation 5. Now with eBay, there's no trade-in deals or anything like that, but you could definitely resell some stuff to get some money towards your PlayStation 5. Like, there are ways you can get it, so that's a good way. Just making sure that the seller has a really good track record. You know, you see lots of good photos, good description, everything like that. Even getting your hands on a really good bundle. Like, I've seen some good PlayStation 5 original deals for that $400 to $500 range. That's like almost half the price of the full brand new version. So that's actually a really good way to get yourself a PlayStation 5. And then you can work it from there. If anything, like the faceplates are scratched or anything like that, you can replace all that stuff. The DualSense controllers, all that sort of stuff, you can easily replace all that stuff. Just getting your hands on the PlayStation 5 is the main topic of today, so that's what we're going to focus on. Now, other ways, Facebook Marketplace, that's a fantastic way to do it. You just got to make sure you're safe and in a public place. Don't recommend going inside people's houses to test out things. So making sure that they can send you a video of them playing on the PlayStation 5, or because it's reset and completely wiped to resell, at least get a video of them at least turning it on and just showing that it basically works, essentially. That is the main thing. Just similar to the eBay advice, just making sure that the seller has a good track record, making sure that you're meeting up in a safe space to get your PlayStation 5 and everything like that. I've always had a good track record with Facebook Marketplace. Like, I have let people inside and I have let people test out the consoles to see if they're working and stuff like that. It's a little bit dangerous in that sense. Like, I don't recommend it for everybody, but definitely just sending a video of them just using the console would be just incredible. That way, you know, okay, they're trusted and everything like that, and they talk very nice. And with Facebook, you can even do lowballing, which is quite good. So you could try and get a PlayStation 5 for a little bit lower, maybe that 400 to 450 range. If you could try not to lowball them too much. They're not going to sell it to you if you don't. If they want to just sell it, then try and lowball it, but in more negotiation than lowballing. I don't recommend like lowballing too much. I'm just being funny. There's definitely negotiation you can do on Facebook Marketplace. Just to be fair, but there's no trade-in deals and stuff like that. The best way, I do recommend more those second-hand shops where you can actually trade in your stuff and get a good discount off getting a PlayStation 5. I always like that sort of thing. Or with the EB Games thing, at least you know it's trusted, it's a proper retail store, you're safe and everything like that. And then you could trade in your valuable stuff, get a brand new console that you know is 100% working, 100% in order. If you can't afford it, then do other things. But I'll recommend like doing your research first. So seeing the entire market, going to EB Games and just saying, hey, if I trade in this and this to get the PlayStation 5, how much would I be able to buy it for? And then just say, hey, I'll come back and let you know if I will buy it off you. Or do the same at the exchange shop. Just ask questions and then have a look at the Facebook Marketplace market, see if you can find a really good deal there, and then eBay as well, and just assess the best options. I recommend just looking all around the board, assessing your options and finding the best deal for you. And I could imagine through this video you've probably been inspired and probably will get yourself a PlayStation 5 for a really good deal. So hopefully I helped you guys out, and like and subscribe to see more content like this.